Alright, in this tutorial we'll look at general navigation within ArcMap, which is part of the ArcGIS tool system. So if you go to your Windows Explorer Start button, you go down to all programs, and then we're going to be looking at ArcGIS, which should be close to the top in the A's there. And you'll see that there comes up with several different options here. We have ArcGIS, Administrator, ArcCatalog, ArcGlobe, ArcMap, ArcScene, several of these. And the ones we'll be using majority of the time is ArcMap. So go ahead and click on that. You'll realize that ArcMap is very similar to Google Maps. And so if you compare Google Maps with Google Earth, which is Google Earth is 3 dimensions versus Google Maps is 2 dimensions, that's the same difference between ArcMap and ArcGlobe. So when you first comes up, getting started, we'll come up with a screen showing the different templates that we can start from. For our templates, we want to just go to size at this point. There are many different options in here, but we want to use the go to architectural pages sizes, and they just show you the different sizes of pages that we can start with. And these would be similar to in a firm when they produce a drawing set for a specific job. They will use different sizes. Typically they'll be using in the 18 by 24 or 25 by 36 range. We will do the Arc A landscape for now, just to keep things on a screen size so where you can read the images. So we'll just hit OK there, which brings up our map. So what's come up here is this is the map that we'll be working on. This is the place where we will insert a background map, and we will also insert different shape files on top of that. So for instance, if you would put a map of the city and then put on different parcel sizes for basically the lots from that city, or there's a myriad of different things that you can lay on that. You can lay on files for point files, line files, and area files as well. So we will go through all those eventually. When we load a file, you have ArcCatalog over here, which is going to show that file structure here for you. So you can see if I just put my cursor over it, I'm not right-clicking at all or clicking on it. It pops up, and you can see there's several different folders that come up. And if you worked in a firm, typically you would have a server that connects all your different file systems together, so you have a central location for that. With our folders, will just be wherever you're storing your files. You're going to want to create a folder connection, and so those can be created right here. So if you were to connect to, say, your class file folder and hit OK, that would set up a folder there. So that's if you then want to open a document from there, you can go in there, and if there's a file in there, you could open that up. So that is the place where you're going to want to start opening files. If you do want a new file, you can always go to File and hit New here. It's not showing up. It showed up top there, but that's creating a new file, and it'll come back to that original page where you started there. So again, we'll just cancel that because we already have our file set up. And when we load files on here, all the files, if you put a base layer map and then several files on top of it, all those layers are going to show up in your table of contents here. And so this table of contents will get populated with various files that are included into our drawing, as well as if you want to add other stuff. This is another part that we'll use quite frequently, is the Add button. And so you can add data from your computer. You can add a base map that's already logged in. This will be your background image map for ArcGIS. Or you can go online, and there's servers that have various files for various locations of different items that you can put on here. So the places that we'll be looking most are table of contents here, adding the data, as well as just general navigation, navigating within this. Here is the zoom in and zoom out within that, and then depending on if you're in layout mode or in looking at the map, which are depicted here. So we'll show you all these as we get rolling through ArcMap.